Drivers, to your cars.
Welcome to the Pocono Mountains in Long Pond for the 8th round of the ARCA EE season. I'm Angel and I'm joined by Cody and by Alex here on the booth.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Now, Pocono. Oh, Pocono. This track is a frickin' Illuminati, guys. 3 turns. Where the heck is turn 4? It doesn't exist at this place. It is only 3 turns. Frickin' triangle. It is tricky to navigate. And for 39 ARCA cars, I think it is gonna produce a lot of randomness.
I agree.
Fair assessment. Moving on.
No.
Cody!
Hey, at least not complaining, right?
I mean, at least for once in your time, you're not even complaining.
Yeah, that is true. Alright, so before we start, we have actually saw a couple of pit stories on this one. And I think some of those pit stories are going to be a little surprising whenever we head to the track. Let's go to Rick Erickson. Landon Castle, although starting in the back of the pack, it is going to be a little while for that 26 car to move up to the front. Now remember, he was one of the strongest in practice, but right now he feels that the car in qualifying didn't have the same type of response that he hoped for. Will this mean a brand new reset for the Duracell batteries number 26? We'll have to wait and see. Let's go to Anthony Davidson. A driver that has struggled a lot during the practice session was Justin Haley, but he's also been struggling with the attitude that the officials and the stewards have provided to the racetrack. Yesterday in practice, we had the officials give out unnecessary penalties, quote unquote, according to everyone in the garage. And of course, to Justin Haley, he's looking that from the middle of the pack, he can move all the way to the front and, quote unquote, bend over the officials. Back to the booth, guys.
Bro. Yeah, the amount of complaining we hear from the drivers is probably just as annoying.
I mean, I mean, we did have problems with with officiating here on practice yesterday. We had some weird
Yeah,
unnecessary penalties that were almost taken out of the F1 rulebook. It was crazy. It was just crazy, Cody.
yeah, I'm sorry. For some of those folks, some of them were freaking high. I'm gonna be honest on that one. I don't think any of you would at me for that.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But what I'm going to add you to is for the starting lineup as we are about to start here at the Tricky Triangle. In row one, we're going to find
Mm,
Donna Sonora in the AAA Insurance Chevrolet, and starting next to her is going to be Mihari Oyama in the Los
what
Camry.
the- Oh boy. Of course those are up there. Oh, speaking of drivers that are kind of cursed, we got freaking Jose over here in the 23 Burger King Camry. At least it's bringing it back to the BK Racing colors, so give them that. And the driver I wanted to slap last week, Lily Jacoby in the Velveeta. Oh, for the love of Pete. If it's not the drivers, that's their sponsors. Chevrolet. Oh my goodness. Something is very wrong with me, folks.
Row three is all yours, Alex.
All right, then we got Kevin Harvick in the number 71 Jimmy John's Chevrolet, and it is outside is Drew Dollar in the number 15 Dogecoin Ford Mustang.
Then we see Karen Catfish in the Best Buy Mustang, and next to her is going to be Gio Ruggiero in talks of potentially becoming Danny Hamlin's new replacement.
Okay. And up next, we have Zazie Kane, the JBO Camry. Where the heck has he been all season? And we got Irwan Day, Rayleigh Seb, you and Thunder Edge, and weird sponsors. Yeah, I ain't gonna bother. Next!
Ah!
Oh, speaking of weird
Bob-
sponsors.
But it's Bob Wazowski in the number. I can't really tell
Dear
right now.
God.
'Cause I have something else open right
Wah,
now.
wah, wah.
The 03?
Yeah.
In the 033's Coffee and Bombs Ford Mustang. And to his outside is Aisha.
Okay.
Shoot, I can't even speak.
None of us can speak!
Asayoka.
Asayoka in the 93 Pepsi Toyota Camry.
Good job, Alex. You
Sorry,
can't even
guys,
pronounce your
I
own
just can't really
drivers.
chat, right? I just can't really talk.
Brendan Queen, last week's winner in the BRC Fusion, will be starting next to another Fusion in Mini Tyrell.
And up next, we got Cy Daisy making his debut after Melanie Watson decided to wreck out the 77 for the last goddamn time. Mattress for her Mustang. And speaking of Melanie, we got Melanie Raymond in the Toys R Us. Hey, Macy's, can Toys R Us be independent again, please? Chevrolet.
Next up,
Cody.
Next up, we have Kaide Hosuki in the Dr. Pepper Camry. Oh, shoot, this was for Alex. Dang.
What the heck? Good job, Angel.
Then it's Cade. I can't read that last name because it's blurry on my end.
Hosuki.
Hosuki.
Again.
Number 81 Dr. Pepper Toyota Camry. And to her outside. Come on, Discord. Stop making it all blurry.
Oh my God, Brent Cruz!
Frank Cruz in the number
28.
Discord. It keeps blurring out.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Discord!
That's $100 administrative assessment.
It's blurring out.
It's a 28.
I mean, am I
28
wrong for
Ford
playing
Mustang.
that?
Now, finally, my turn. Alejandro Serrano in the Gatorade Fusion. And next to him is going to be Carson Ferguson in the number 11 AT&T Fusion.
Oh, God. Up next, we have Justin Haley in the Lee Filter 4 for college. Maybe college or went to Chevy. Who knows? And Kek Patowski kind of got a spot kicked in qualifying and then tied again. What the hell's wrong with me in the puns, man?
Then it's Toru Hagekure in the number
Jeez,
04 coach Ford Mustang, and to her side is discard.
Okay, we're all done here.
I'll let you both just continue on with this because
It's
Discord
okay.
just doesn't want to work
Okay.
for me anymore.
It's okay, Kendo in the in the firehouse stuff, Chevy. I'm just gonna give you the next one, Cody, since I did Kendo.
Crow. Since you wanted to mention Kendall, I can show you a glazer. Anyway, and Carmen Jordy. You know what? Can we just go with the next car, please? Thank you. Because it's a row of Camrys that I'm playing a soundboard right now.
Son of a bitch!
I get Oyama and I get Best Anime. Alex Y.
Behind them, we're gonna see
Let's
Michael
go!
McDowell in the Love Speedco Chevy and Lane Riggs in the Furniture Row Camry.
Oh my
Don't you dare!
god!
Don't you dare,
We
Cody!
got- You know what? I'm just gonna do it just to make Alex mad. Walmart.
Cody! Cody, you idiot sandwich!
Okay, I think I'm gonna make you mad, okay? Carla joined the Kroger, not Walmart Chevrolet.
Cody, your mic quality dropped.
Are you serious? Alright, I'm resetting this one after this. And Declan Martin and a very blank fusion, like my mic likes to go blank. Hang on.
Cody, you sound like you're far away from your mic. Oh.
Next, we have Frankie. Life is Unfair. Muniz in the Azteca 7 Camry. And next to him is going to be Tenki Kaminari in the Jex colors.
Oh, I come back when we get to the electric dumbass. Alright, Christopher Bell and a blank Mustang. You think it's a cup driver, he would actually qualify better than this. And we got, I am not saying that first name.
Esmeralda.
It's Sanchez and the MTE colors, if I read that correctly.
Yep, MT.
This is a nightmare of a lineup.
Landon Castle in the Duracell Ultra Power Fusion. I don't know if there's some Duracell batteries in that car. And Martin Truex Jr. in the Furniture Row Chevrolet.
If there is, we have a problem. Up next, we got Harrison Burton in the Sam Houston State colors, no matter how it's in the back. It's just as bad as the school. And we got Ernest Alsiki. If I pronounce that wrong, Seba's going to murder me. Yep, he's going to murder me. Great. And the GoPro Chevrolet. And the coconut goes to
Amity Blight in the Arizona State University Mustang. Blue for some
Sorry,
reason.
Luz Nacita. Sorry, Luz Nacita. Rules are rules.
Amity Blight. God dang.
No, I said Luz Nacita because you know those two.
Yes. Anyways, so now for some reason the officials thought it was a great idea to have 48 laps for 39 ARCA cars.
What? 48 laps? That's too bleeping long. Remember that race? I swear, if we would have had the race clock and knowing it would have been 1 whole hour for ARCA, we would be saying to the officials and warning for ear rape. I'm saying this right now. Warning for ear rape.
Anyways,
yeah.
So since these guys are gonna go for too dang long, basically an AT&T Grand National distance, do we have any picks?
Yeah. At this point for picks, man, at this point for how bad this weekend has gone so far for ARCA, I'm going to say this. I can show you a glazer, and his name is Angel, because why do I feel like Donna Sonora is going to win the race?
Okay, Alex?
Okay. I got nothing.
Sean's pick is Carnage. And of course, our pit reporters, Rick. But for this one, I think I'm going to go for a very interesting pick. I think that Mahiro Oyama is going to win the race from the middle of the pack, guys. No, actually, you're wrong on that one. For me, the winner is going to be Saisi Kane. All right, those are our picks. Back to you, Angel. All right. So let's go trackside.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines!
Alright, so the engines have fired up. And it's gonna be quite the day over here. No cars failed to qualify. Only 39 ARCA cars that have moved over here. 48 laps, which is probably gonna be the longest ARCA race they're gonna run all year.
Oh my god. Why didn't they do only 20? That would have been better.
I'm not an official, Cody. You asked them.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
good
look, we got
idea.
idiot sandwich up here in the booth.
Bro, wait till a certain blue hedgehog joins the VC.
And the crowd is on their feet. Just a quick reminder to everyone at home, the new engines that the ARCA guys are testing are actually going to be the brand new 2027 specification engines that the Cricket and our League will be using for 2027 and beyond.
Let
And
me
it's
say
for
something.
the Cup Series and possibly even APNS, but we're still waiting on a car design to be finalized.
Exactly. So I don't know. This weekend is gonna be really weird with these engine noises, but here we go, guys. 48 laps. Gonna be really
48 laps.
packed
Is
in.
that a memorial or some sort?
I don't know. But we're gonna have pit stops. Yes, we are gonna have pit stops, and here we
Oh
go.
no.
The pace car is on pit road on this one. Yes, there it is. And in Long Pond, we're underway.
I'm gonna make a solid bet. AGNS is gonna have the same amount of laps tomorrow. Just to compensate for this.
One car on pit road. That is the 11, a tire failure on Carson Ferguson. And on the first lap, like we haven't even started. And you know, Cody, I can already tell you, the high line is gonna be dominant.
Maybe a little too dominant based on the setup you put in these cars.
Oh, sorry, it's ARCA, so what else, Cody?
Yeah, what else? We're gonna have drivers being idiot sandwiches and thinking the inside lane's a good idea.
And you saw the 3 whites that we were seeing on the back. I mean, how low do you think you can go on a track like this one?
Yeah, very good question, because somebody is having issues with doing that. Actually, a couple of them. But one is apparently having worse issues.
Side Daisy going out to the outside on the tunnel turn. And you see how noisy these engines are. They're really nice.
I mean, it varies on the public opinion. Varies on public opinion, but I'll give you slack.
Just imagine if we were racing these cars at the Nashville Fairgrounds.
Oh, God!
Oh, no. They would rather want the electric vehicles, sir.
Dang. Well, that is true. As we're seeing right now, the fastest lap belonging to the 20 of Stacey Kane. So he's actually doing a pretty good job. But so far, the watch is still on the 18 car of Mihaly Oyama, who right now is looking on course to locking in the bonus points for the most laps led. Remember, you have 5 points for leading a lap in an ARCA Cup race, and 5 points for leading the most laps.
Wait a minute, did I just hear you say ARCA Cup race correctly?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god! So what's next? We're gonna have ARCA AT&T next? Huh?
No.
Well, in this case.
What are you?
Oh, that was good.
Oh yeah, it was good, alright. And they're catching up to Carson Ferguson, who's currently last.
Yeah.
And now with the moves, and remember, this track is more about strategy than moving positions, Cody. So I don't know how pit stops are going to be shaping up.
Yeah, this is why we usually do 20 some odd laps of Pocono instead of 48. Because usually in ARCA, you don't do freaking pit stops. You don't. But I guess the officials were too drunk when they took a look at the race distance. Like, okay, yeah, we'll actually make them literally do 100 miles in comparison to other races.
And we're taking a look at the race also for the championship. At the moment, Itsuka Kendo looking rather strong and also looking to take away the points lead. At the moment, she would be the new ARCA EE points leader because of, let's see where the 27 of Carmen JORDI, she is over here.
Yeah,
At
not only that.
And at the moment, she's currently running in 30th, while Kendo is currently running right around the top 20 at least. She's running 16th.
Yeah, I mean, you also have to watch for Karen because Karen is actually ahead of both drivers, and I'm trying to see where Drew Dollar is at because Drew Dollar could also play a factor.
None of the leaders in points grabbed the 3 bonus points for qualifying within the top 3 best times.
Which is why I had to think I can show you a Glazer. Because the 36 got the pole!
So there are 2 leaders in the 3 leaders in the points didn't take any bonuses. So Donna Sonora, Mihari Oyama, and Momiji Hosuki were the ones that picked up the bonus points. Remember, 15 bonus points if you get the pole, 5 bonus points if you finished 3rd in the qualifying lineup. I think those bonus points.
Speaking of Drew Dollar,
I think those bonus points are gonna benefit, in particular, Mihari, who grabbed in 10 bonus points plus the additional 25 bonus points for participating in qualifying. Seems like Alex is muted or AFK.
Yeah.
No, I'm here.
No,
Yeah,
That's
he's
Sean
here.
you're talking about.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Because
Speaking
Sean
of Drew
is
Dollar,
muted.
Yeah.
yeah, basically right now, I think Drew Dollar would actually get the points lead exiting this race because he's actually running in the 3rd position. And with the only other contender being Karen in the top 10, Drew Dollar actually has a chance to take the points lead back exiting the race.
Yeah, and remember that he came in 30 points back of Carmen JORDI. So
He is certainly passing Carmen JORDI right now.
Yeah, right now he is doing better than what JORDI and Kendo are doing. And if he keeps that position, then he can actually see himself at the top of the food chain.
Yeah, you're also forgetting Karen to some extent because Karen could be in contention to possibly take 2nd in the points if things continue the way they are.
Well, remember at the
Yeah, there
moment.
she is running in 10th.
Well, at the moment, Karen Catfish also looking. Remember that she entered this race 4th in honor points. She was also tied in 30 points back behind Carmen JORDI. But one thing that put her in 4th in comparison to Drew Dollar was the amount of wins. Because remember, she only has 1 win at Toledo. Dollar won the first 3 races of the year.
Oh yeah, that's right, because Drew Dollar's a win hog.
Are we serious on that one?
I mean, I'm not wrong. I ain't wrong.
And so far, we're 8 laps completed into this race. We're about to go 9 completed. And I think the one that has shocked a couple of people is the 19 of Mahiro Oyama. She's actually running really strong on this one.
Yeah, I mean, not bad. I mean, we have seen some of the drivers that, you know, ended up missing multiple races. They even missed 2 or 3 races in the first part of the year. And now some of them are trying to get into the picture, into being in the top 20 and the points. Because remember, there were about like 18 to 20 cars to start the season. And then you have all these teams coming in. And now some of them are trying to get into the picture.
But in the previous weeks, and I think, Alex, you're going to have to agree that the finishing results for Mahiro have been a little bit lackluster, especially last weekend at Michigan, where that 18 car did have that 19 car had a little bit of a chance, but unfortunately ended up finishing 13th.
Yep.
You know, 13th is still a pretty decent result. I'll give you that.
Onboard right here on my onboard camera. Yeah, you can hear these guys are running those engines quite high.
Yeah, that's quite the rev.
Yeah.
And I think that the more that you rev these cars are actually gonna be a lot better in the long run. That's what a lot of people are gonna start trying to thinking. What will the car do in the long run? As we see when they try to get past the $15 of dollar.
Yep.
And he does it out of the tunnel turn.
Yeah, I mean, inside in turn 2 is basically a death wish when it comes to trying to keep your position. I mean, turn 3 is a flat maybe. I mean, maybe not. I mean, it's a toss-up. But turn 2 is the corner where you do not want to be the inside. Turn 1 is the best place to be the inside. I mean, does it pass? Maybe not. But in terms of grip, yeah, you might be able to keep up.
3 wide.
Unless Cody somehow decided to try to manipulate the ending of this race, I hope not.
Let's hope not. And we saw the 23 of Momiji Hosoki actually get a really good run in that dangerous 3 wide move.
That was pretty dangerous right there. But she slipped through. Now trailing her teammate right there, the 93.
Asayoka has also been in a bit of a microscope because she finished second to last weekend.
Well, that's because she crashed out, sir. I don't think there was nothing much she could have done.
But yeah, what I'm seeing with these APR ARCA cars, I'm definitely starting to see like the Joe Gibbs equipment starting to kick in now.
Oh yeah, it's really starting to kick in, especially if you take a look at some of these position drivers. We see Mihari at the front, but we are also seeing Asai and Momiji in 5th and 6th, and then if we go later on through the pack, there's Mahiro, and she's now trying to bite her way into the top 15. And look,
you see Kai back there, and the 81 back there, yeah. The 81's back there behind. I'm pretty sure that is the
07 of Michael McDowell.
Yeah, the 07, Michael McDowell.
It's actually doing a pretty good job. And here's the argument. How low can you go? We saw Melanie Raymond almost taking it all the way downstairs against the 77 aside AC.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, that.
Michael McDowell forced a 3 wide situation right there.
Yep, I see that. But right now, these cars have actually kept it clean for the most part. I haven't seen any incident yet.
And Truex seemed to be having the best sign of cars into the tunnel turn. There it is. He has the best run.
Yep, yes he does. And I think he's going to get some positions out of that.
So yeah, remembering the outside is usually the best line that you want to take in the tricky triangle, especially with a lack of a turn 4.
Yeah.
These some drivers once again, McDowell and teammate LaJoy, trying it all the way downstairs. They both fall back in line. But later on, the strategy is going to start kicking in, and we see Karen Catfish. Right now, she is equal with Dollar, but if these two were battling for points of their own, right now, Dollar would be at the forefront of the point standings, and Catfish would be second.
Yep, that sounds about right, because right now, Karen trying to reel in Drew Dollar, but she is running out of time and figuring out where the laps are. I don't know where the fuel range is. You would think we would not have to resort to this type of situation, but basically, knowing that we're almost halfway, varying on when they come in, you gotta ask, would I rather pit early, or do I want to try a one-stop strategy?
And I think the one-stop could be a factor if it wasn't, because you can easily go anywhere from 20 to 24 laps on a static fuel run. And we've already seen that with tests made by the Cricket Cup cars as well as the AT&T Grand National cars.
So that means people are going to think, would I rather try to stretch the field and go for only one stop to go for the win, or do I want to be an early pitter knowing I'm going to have to pit twice?
It all varies on the strategy plays that the crew chief has. Because remember, those strategies are the ones that usually mark when are going to be pitting. We're going to be pitting here lap 22 or 23. We're going to be pitting lap 22 or 23, Gio. And we're already starting to hear, Cody. We're starting to hear the crew chiefs and the drivers starting to think about strategies and when are they going to pit.
Yeah, because again, based on what I'm hearing here, there is a solid chance that some are going to go for one stop, others are going to go for two stops. If I were anybody here, I would try to stretch it, because 24 laps doesn't seem out of the ordinary at the least. You can get two 24-lap stints, and you can go for the win. And the best part is, the tire wear and trying to save fuel, you may not have to worry about that very much if you pit late rather than early.
And you know, pitting late and rather than pitting early, it can actually help you, especially if you are one of those teams that want to push for the win. But remember, this track is the same length as Daytona, 2.5 miles. And you want to be in a great position, because remember, it all depends on where you come out on the racetrack. And I think that's going to be what really is going to start mattering for these drivers.
Yeah, exactly.
And so far, looking rather good. Just remember the fuel strategies now, and we're getting down to that lap, Cody. Remember, lap 19, lap 20. That's going to be the magic number when these drivers are going to come down pit road. Oh,
well, that practically means they're pitting twice. When do you want to
pit me, Hadi?
That's going to be the main question.
Even some drivers are also like starting to question, when are they going to pit? When are they not going to pit? And now here we see a couple of drivers. Looks like they're going to be starting pitting early. Yeah, you see Asayoka, Drew Dollar, and Karen Catfish. They want to play it safe, although they might have to go for two stops.
Yeah, now they're going to go for two stops. That might cost them the win potentially. But to be fair, out of those who do pit twice, there is a valid chance that you could have a better finish in relation to everybody else under two-stop strategy.
And that's blown up!
Oh, blown up! And out of
And
here.
there goes Drew Dollar. Good
And the
grief.
piston gave up. What happened? The piston on
probably-
the number 15 Dogecoin machine has given up, guys. The piston failure on the 15 of Drew Dollar.
Yeah, Karen's not going to be happy about that because that just cost her a position on pit road.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the majority of the field.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
this is
it
the
looks
big
like the
majority.
two-stop strategy is very likely.
That's the majority of the field.
But I think, Cody, and we already saw in Craig Cup with Marbacada, someone will try to be brave enough to go with a super mega early pit stop. And that's going to be the aim of the game for the number 18 of Mihari Oyama. They want to go for 4 tires. They might plan to go for an early stop at around 36 to just top off on fuel, but they're still thinking about it as that 18 is coming out.
The 18 will take the race off. You see Lily Jacoby back there in the 70, not that far behind.
Oh, yeah. And there you see some of the drivers that pitted early. There's the 93 of Asai.
Ooh, there's cars working, so
Yeah.
she's gonna be careful.
Yeah, she's going to need to be.
But looks like she'll settle into third. Just only 1 spot. Then behind, she's behind the 70 Lily Jacoby, and Lily Jacoby is basically separating the 18 from her teammate.
Yeah, that's a Chevy roadblock, like we want to call it. Toyota
Yeah, Chevy
teams.
roadblock. Ooh, the 93's right there on the 70 right there.
And that's where it is all gonna start kicking in, right, Cody?
Yes and no, because it separated the field, so now you can already tell it's most likely going to be a 3-horse race unless a second set of pit stops happen. But basically now, you're looking at a potential 3-horse race. Maybe even just 1 horse. Which, oh good lord, I do not even want to know beyond
The
this
only
point.
thing that can change this is a caution.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, varying on when the lap is as well, because here's the thing. If the caution comes out at less than 20 to go, then we know to everybody it's going to be good on field.
Yeah. Ooh, that 70 making a move on the 19.
But Mahiro's gonna have the better line on corner exit.
Oh yeah,
There she is.
that was a run right there out of turn number 3.
Quite a run for that on in my machine. It's a lot of talking's going around. 22 seems to be leaking something. Atom 4. We're gonna wait to the official.
Alright. Well, that might be a problem over there if the 22 is indeed leaking something. Maybe they had an improper pit stop. And if they did, I know there's a valid chance that they may penalize the 22 if that becomes the case. But we don't hear a lot about that, though. The last time somebody got penalized for an improper pit stop to that certain degree, you have to go back a few years. And that happened in the Dash Series, where somebody decided it would be a bright idea to try to mess around with the fuel tank while putting the fuel in, and it resulted in a leakage, late race caution, and it resulted in a penalty. So, yeah, like I said, you have to go back a few years.
Nice observation there, Cody.
Yeah, I mean, why would you do that on a regular pit stop? Why would you mess with the fuel tank while refueling the car?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is pretty dumb, but whenever... Here's the thing, Angel.
They said.
Yeah, Angel. Basically, and there's the yellow.
The caution is out!
Oh, well, there goes the fuel strategy. Some people are certainly going to need to pit one more time beyond this, that's for sure. But, my. The 18, ma'am. The pace car is there. There you go. What? Yeah, okay,
Oh
I'm
my
not even gonna
God.
comment about it anymore.
And the
I'm
reports
done.
say that it was fluids from the 22 that caused the caution.
Oh, yep, here we go. Welcome back to Nashville 2022 in the Dust Series.
That definitely sounds like a you thing there, Cody.
Oh yeah.
Like, okay, look. I've been as you may know, I only joined it like late last year.
Cody, you sound like you're far away from your mic again.
Stupid mic! Anyway.
It's the water in the system, guys. Yeah, it was a water kick. It was coming out of your car. Wow.
Nice timing there, Cody.
So yep, we already have the confirmation. Yeah, Kick Bataska was leaking water. And I think the first time that I ever heard a water leakage, Alex, is we're gonna see pit stops once more. And I'm confident in saying that the strategy for Mihari is fuel only. But it will vary and depend as well, guys, because right now, fuel and tires have seemed to be going around like bread and butter, and we're gonna see it. And it's surely gonna be like that, guys. The 18 of Mihari Oyama instead gonna go for tires and fuel. Tires and fuel, a small chassis adjustment. They want to keep the cars fresh for the lead. Donna Sonora also going for full tires and a full tank on gas. She's also taking a lot more time, but this one is going to be a long, lengthy pit stop for the number 36 car.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a very busy pit stop, as right now we have Mihari actually winning the race out of pit road. But look at the big gamble that the 19 of Mahito took. She went from the middle of the pack all the way to third place. How about that? We have to give a shout out to that 19 crew.
Fast stop for the 19. The 20 now, the new race sleep. The 22 looks like stayed out.
No, actually, they came in and they tried. Managed to. And they actually managed to fix the problem with the water pressure.
Cody, I'm looking at the chat, and Cody's saying, "Okay, only can place is 20 laps. Why does APR need to be OP?" Cody, did you not know that during the offseason ARCA that APR and ARCA literally signed an agreement with Joe Gibbs Racing for equipment?
Yeah. And for the first time all race, Alex, it seems like we're going to have our first lead change under caution.
Yep, and that is the 20. Is that the 22?
Yeah.
Managed to get that fuel line fit.
It was actually a problem with the water pressure, as we see some damage to the 26 of Landon Castle.
Yeah. Some incident probably happened on pit road.
Yeah, but right now with the with this side of the question, now here is the big problem that's gonna be affecting Karen Catfish. You see who's behind her? Yes, that's who.
Yep, a person that, knowing her background, somebody she might be willing to actually wreck.
Oh my
God! I see him back there.
Yeah, Itsuka Kendo now looking back to retake the points lead. And she's actually doing a really good job because she knows that her closest competitor, the 15 of Drew Dollar, is gone. And
he's out, yeah.
Yeah, he's out. And look at where the 27 is on the track. remember that these two ladies were separated by 25 points, and now Kendo will have a very comfortable lead over the 27 of Carmen Jordi, and potentially the good result could move Karen Catfish up to second place.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I mean, Drew, dollars out. I mean, hell. I mean, even if Karen doesn't take the points lead, you gotta give her what? Oh yeah, benefit of the doubt. That's what I was looking for. By taking the second position back in points. So this could be interesting for the championship moving forward. I won't say that much.
I was just looking back at some of Sean's things in the chat in here.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently.
Normal Sean.
Apparently, we have.
Arby's.
We've got beef, motherfuckers!
Oh my goodness. You always love those Arby's beef sandwiches.
Hey, unfortunately, there's no Arby's in Vermont. Where else do you expect me to go?
Yeah, and also the broadcast of this race is not sponsored by Arby's by any means, although I wish it was.
But you know,
Call me.
the only Cody played that as a joke, y'all. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
All right, so the pace car lights are out, and there's still another 2.5 mile lap back to take the green flag, which means that these drivers, oh, they better be on the edge of their seats.
I pretty much would be if I wasn't already.
Yeah.
And since we are past the halfway point of this race, guys, it means that we're gonna see the drivers aggressive. We're gonna see the drivers get loosely.
Goes around. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah.
Aggressive goes around, of course.
Yeah.
Aggressive goes.
But now, Cody, and you as well, Alex, are we going to see a Toyota win and dominate, or are we going to see a Chevy or even maybe a Ford making its way back?
I don't know. I think Ford might have a good shot.
I mean, the only
late race charge.
The only Ford that really has a shot as I take a look down, I mean, there are a few Fords in the top 10, but none in the top 5 because Toyota's hogging up everything. And funny enough, no penalty on the 22. No penalty on the 22 somehow after that little leakage incident. I am seeing some trends on the Reddit saying that the 22 may have potentially manipulated the caution for them to actually get the lead. Oh boy. Of course, and it wasn't me who said it this time.
I'm 22 to see if that fuel leak was intentional to have them take the lead, and if they do seem that way, they will black flag the 22, and he'll have to come down under green.
To serve a penalty. Exactly.
Yeah,
you know, it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work that way in 2022, but it was somewhere in the similar effect where the driver who was 12th at the time managed to pick up the third, which back with the old policy, which was the second road against side. Here we go.
Green flag drops once more as they pass the restart zone. And look at me, Hadi, already trying to dive low. Mahito trying to dive even lower, as well as Lily Jacoby.
I am not.
Feet all the way down.
Yeah, anyone who's going to the inside lane, I am not 100% certain if that's a good idea.
Angel, we got a ruling on the 22.
Yeah, they're gonna send the black flag to the 22 of Kik Batowski.
Oh,
that 70, he's trying. That 70 is trying.
Yeah, they're trying, all right. But remember, the thing that can cost some of these drivers, with the exception of Kik Batowski, the win is if something goes wrong when you go 3 or 4 wide.
He's on the charge! Lily's charging!
Yep, Lily's trying to charge. Kendo going all the way downstairs.
Not sure if that's a good idea. Yeah, not sure if that's a good idea by Kendo.
70 is going to occur.
Let's see if Lily actually manages to get past, because at this point, then the 18 of Mihari may be locking in the bonus points for the most laps left.
And you know what that means? She be on the chopping block.
What do you mean, Cody?
What if Lily Jacoby decides to steal the win? Then I need to co-op somebody.
Well, I'm pretty sure Sean would like to see someone else other than the Toyota one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yes, and we have to remember one thing.
Yeah.
This Toyota team has been dominant. And now we're going to take a small look at the points battle at the moment because Carmen Jordi is starting to move up some positions. If she gets within 5 positions of distance of Kendo, she'll retake the points lead.
Yeah.
Right now she's battling right now with Kevin Harvick in the 71. Ooh, looks like there's one of the unsponsor cars going down right there.
Yeah, I've been cruising the 28, and it looks like, yes, she
here
won't
comes
take the
Harvick.
position. Oh, she slams the door on Harvick. And
Man!
And I think that will secure the points lead for the 27 for another week.
Yep.
Maybe. That's a strong maybe, sir.
Maybe, yeah. There's a 23 right there. She is so far behind than the rest of her other teammates that are up there. Oh, the 93 trying to make some moves.
Yeah, 93 trying to make some moves, and we had a move for second. Mahito has just moved into second spot. She's also fighting for her first career ARCA WE win.
APR 1-2 out here at Pocono. Let's see if the Onimai sisters will work together unless they will battle between themselves.
Oh yeah, the Oyama sisters are 1-2. An APR 1-2 for this development team and this program. Jacoby trying to maintain the 3rd position ahead of Ruggiero.
Oh, the 93 nearly got to the wall right there.
Yeah, almost a run to the wall for Oka. As we're going to take a look back at the positions and the points. And Kendo managed to get another position beaten from Mini Tyrell, which means that she has restolen the points lead from Carmen Jordi.
Oh, Clyde right there in the 81 going for a charge.
Oh, yeah, charge. Didn't work.
But I think Bob is trying to get there. He can't get there yet. But Elon Day is there.
Oh, the Toyota down there on the bottom. Is that the 20?
Yeah, that's AC Kane in the 20.
Yeah, it's AC Kane in the 20.
Looking rather strong. Is he going to look down?
33 in the 81. Here goes the 20.
There it is.
Oh, the 81 got that run right there. Oh, nearly into the wall.
Yeah, we almost saw Kaide Hosuki in the wall. And Stacey Kane trying to get ahead of Bob Babowski.
Oh, Jerry Cavitt to the set into turn 3.
Yeah, trying to send, but it won't work.
Babowski
Bob will
gets the
clear
position.
the 20.
Oh, Kendo, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Kendo, that's not a good idea. I don't think that's smart to go right there.
Yeah, I don't think so, because Karen
Oh, look at McDowell all the way back there, all the way down to the inside
No,
lane.
Kendo has the idea.
Yeah, that was all the way down for Michael McDowell. And you see how bunched up these guys are.
87 and 78 going out of the 2 furniture row cars. But look at that 78 with a big push right there from the 16.
Yes, and remember that Amity Blythe, she started last. And she's
Dead
now
last.
pushing one. Yeah, and she's right now pushing one of NASCAR's elites.
Yeah.
Well, retired elite.
Nice insert there, Cody.
5 cars are separating the 25 and the 27, and right now with the pass on Kaminari, the steal for the points lead has rekindled the 27 of Carmen Jordi. The only thing that can help Kendo is if she goes up to the front and passes the 37 of Karen Catfish, but it seems like both her and Babowski are going to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, and they've been instructed to crash to 25 if necessary, so... Don't be surprised if that happens at this point, as Karen decides to not go with a smart idea. But, wow. Okay.
She shut
Interesting
the door.
move there.
They shut the
shut
door.
Yeah, she shut the door.
Yeah.
Kendo. She's trying to get the better line, but at the same time, there's not a lot of room that the 37 is leaving.
You know?
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
at the
not a
front,
lot of room.
when we return to the front over here, it seems like now there's a small gap between the Oyama sisters.
Yeah, that's a gap right there.
Very minimal, yes. But looks like they have their third horse, Hasayoka, try to protect them.
Yeah.
As an APR
Meanwhile,
123 is imminent.
Meanwhile, Ford and ARCA does Ford and ARCA things, not bothering to contend and just decide to be back markers. And speaking of back markers, Karen decides to give up the position.
Kendo gets past the 25, but 25 Kendo gets
What?
past the 37. But right now, the big important part: what will the 27 of JORDI do if she wants the lead for the championship? Oh, I don't think that's gonna be a smart idea to go down low along with Kaminari. You're letting the 36 of Donna Sonora getting past.
Yeah, speaking of which, there are some front runners who are severely underperforming at the moment. Good grief. And one of them are going to have a war with on Monday.
Guys, look, we just had Cody just say good grief, so you know something is up.
And right now, the report on the 36, Castellard ordered attack mode for the 36 of Donna Sonora. This is important for the 25 Mitsuka Kendo if she wants to retake the points lead. And right now, it is working as Donna Sonora was on the charge and managed to displace the 27 of JORDI. You know, when a team orders attack mode, and I think you can be very confident on this one, Alex. Attack mode means ruin somebody's race.
Yeah.
Which is what Asayoka's trying to do with the 33 of Rugira.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be working yet. It really doesn't. But there's some other teams in this so-called attack mode that they've done a pretty good, some pretty good magic, like the 13 of Ewan Day, and it could look like he could be now a new player when it comes to the point standings. As it stands right now, he would be at 1,435 points. And remember, fourth place pays the winner of that place 185 points. And remember, there's a 5-point gap between every position. And I would say, Cody and Alex, every point matters.
Yes, it will.
Well, I mean, especially for those who did miss the first couple of races, every point does matter because you really, if you missed a couple of races to start the year, you need to have a very good quarter somewhere in order to be in contention by the end of this thing. And even then, it's not easy because the first driver in points who did miss a couple of races, they are behind by quite a few spots. So this will bring an issue here. And speaking of the battle for the points lead, I see Kendo got stuck in the inside, Karen got past, and now Kendo has fallen off a couple of spots.
Yeah, she's fallen off a little bit. And although she's contending right now for the positionings in the championship, right now she would only get up until 1,105 points. Compare that. Well, actually, she would right now get to 1,425 points. But the big question is, with the amount of points that Ewan Day right now is gobbling up, which is a total of 185, it means that right now, by only 10 points, the new point leader would be the 13 of Ewan Day.
That's a big... Let me take a look here. In relation to top 5... Oh, Okay, well, here's the thing. They are separated by 40 points between the first and fifth place. So there is a legit chance that L1 would take the lead. However, with another set of pit stops coming up, because remember, last time they pit was around lap 26, something like that. So, as now Karen decides to go to the inside again. But basically, back to what I was saying, though, here's what I'm going to say. L1 has a shot, but remember, we're going to have another round of pit stops, which means they need to go for a third and final stop. And varying on how the pit crews do, that's going to decide the whole thing. But it won't surprise me if BK raise a knockoff once again.
Oh yes, and at the moment, Catfish also wants some positioning in the standings. And right now, Kendo seems to be flying like a rock. Right now. Meanwhile, Carmen Jordi wants to catch back up. So right now, the distance between both of these drivers, the top two right now would now be separated by actually 40 points between.
I mean, to be honest with you, Angel, I wouldn't be too worried about the math yet. At least not until we get to the last handful of races of the season. I mean, for those who are further back in the points, yeah, the math may need to compute. But right now, everybody still has a mathematical chance to win the championship.
The only thing that could give the points lead back to Kendo is if something wrong happens to the 13.
More likely it would have to happen on the pit stop, or whatever else could happen. I don't think that's very possibilities of it anymore because nobody's working on it. But regardless, though, down to 5 laps to go. But remember, at the same exact time, last time everybody pit was under the caution at around lap 26, I think. So I'm thinking in a couple of laps, everybody's going to pit again.
And right now, it seems to be working. Matty Jacoby trying to go underneath Mahito. No!
Not a good idea.
And the same right now is happening for the 93 of Asayoka trying to go underneath that one. That one just shut the door.
Yeah, I mean, the inside lane is mainly there for defensive measures if you're able to use them correctly. For example, some people are not using them correctly right now. Clearly. Oh, goody! Plenty of
Kendo pass. You need to let Kendo pass. It's for the championship. Why would I need to let her pass?
9.
And they're already given the rules. I don't know if that rule is allowed, Alex, but some F1 style team orders are going between 25 and 36.
Oh, yeah, and Karen tried to shove the 35, but the 25 says, nope, you have to be submissive on this track.
And the message was said. I mean, they told Donna to let Kendo by, but instead, Kendo got past the 37 of Catfish.
Yeah, because 37's having problems, clearly. How the heck did he lose 5 spots in 3 laps? But as of now, the more important thing is, will they pit? Because right now, we are into that fear window.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that window is going to be really strong if you want to maintain at the forefront of the lead, or if you want to maintain at the forefront of the win. Do not pass Mihari. I'm serious, Mahiro. Do not pass Mihari.
What does he want me to do? I'm trying to battle this spook car all day.
Oh my
well,
god.
well, and I guess two to go. Nobody is trying to pit. I am very concerned now because,
Only one,
yep, and here we
Esmeralda
go.
Sanchez.
Esmeralda
Yep,
Sanchez.
like I said, field windows. Some people are not going to be able to make it to the finish. I saw the 22 did serve as penalty. After that restart, we're going to see if anybody can be able to keep on with the field, or will they have to be forced to finish poorly here? And that will be huge. I would watch turn 3 closely if I were you.
And we're gonna see it over here. Remember, the rule changes as well as team orders have come into effect, and they came in late. The Wells Fargo white flag is in the air one more time around the Pocono Mountains.
Oh, he's only got to try to make a move with the 19.
Uh-oh, people are risking field. That might be a problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem right there.
And it's not a problem right now for Mahito to get past Lil and defend her position.
Yep.
You don't need to pass anybody else. By my calculations, you're the point leader.
Here we go. Off of turn number 2. Off of the tunnel turn.
And in that short shoot, you always get a good run. And I think that Mikari really got that good run. I'm going to give you this one, Alex.
Yeah, and here we go. Off of turn number 3. Mihari Omai to the checkered flag. She'll win at Pocono in the Pocono Mountains.
Since you decided to let Alex take it, technically I have to do this. I can show you a glazer, and his name is Alex.
Cody!
Just not as bad as Angel,
you're
alright? I'll
a glazer
give you a
yourself. You
slap.
glaze your own team.
Not as bad as Angel!
Oh, still, you still glaze, buddy. You can't even deny it.
A happy day. A happy Mihari Oyama. And our fastest lap of the race, although not counted by ARCA points, will go to Gio Ruggiero. But quite a day for that 18 car. And you see Mahito waving her hand in celebration out of the window. It's a good day to be an Omaya today.
Oh, definitely.
It is a great day right there. Great day. And oh, we had a crash. It seems like we had a crash.
Oh!
Oh no. Somebody's about to get an idiot sandwich moment. Let's just see what happens.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see what happened with that 25, with that 5 car actually. That seemed to be rather bad. We're gonna see it as they were coming into on a pit road, I guess, on the cooldown lap.
And then they just
bro.
Oh, Holsuki got into the glitch cars, and that's what happened. You see right there, yeah, all the cars just start stacking up behind them.
Yeah, oh my god.
And I don't think, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right now, guys. I don't think that Bob is gonna be too happy about that one.
Oh, definitely not.
Honestly, yeah, absolutely not. I mean, okay. I feel like I can ask you this question.
Okay. I'm not trying to incite anything, of course. I just, but you know, Bob is actually getting out of his car, and he is hot. He is hot. And Karen is also looking for Melanie Raymond as well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And yeah, they're looking for them, and it looks like they're actually getting over to the 5 hauler.
Uh-oh.
So I need to play a certain soundboard.
And there's Karen just putting Bob away, and looks like the ladies are gonna discuss it.
Alright.
Oh,
Well, that makes
yeah,
sense.
oh.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is this was an odd one to call.
Some pushes,
Okay.
and they're going at it. Yep,
Oh,
here they go. The ladies are
yeah.
going at it.
RBs.
Oh boy.
We've got beef,
Hey,
motherfuckers!
hey, come on,
Yeah.
knock it off. Knock it off.
Knock it off! Knock it off, you fools!
Oh
Knock
my
it
God. Yeah,
Knock it off!
and there it is. The officials, they're finally separating them. And hell, even two other drivers are coming in to separate Kendo and Kaede Hosuki. They're separating both of the ladies. They are hot after that one. And right now they're currently walking. Let's go over to Rick Erickson. Little brawl, and also you were a little bit mad at the 23 of Momiji Hosuki. What were you mad about, Bob? What the hell do you think I was mad about? That little son of a bitch decides that it was a great idea to crash us on the cooldown lap. We were just coming out of the tunnel, turned 3 wide for no goddamn reason. And now she's trying to act like a little bitch. I'ma bust her ass. Oh, thanks, Bob. Thank you. Ooh. We apologize for Bob.
Is that normal, Cody? Is that normal, Cody? Cody? Did we lose Cody?
Yeah, I think he's a little bit muted at the moment. He's Oh my God! Yeah, they're calm down, and and they've already calmed down the two fighting ladies. Let's go over to Dale Bush, who's currently at the moment.
Yeah, get fucked. I'm done. I'm done. Nope, Angel, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I quit commentary. You can take this league and shove it.
Okay, let's go over to Anthony Davidson, who's right now approaching the 03 of Karen. Got some words with the 23. You were clearly not happy with that type of attitude. What happened? It's just like every other goddamn league that I'm in. They're trying to get into those types of fights without any type of repercussions or anything. Because we're clearly on the cooldown lap, and they were still going, and they were just going 3 wide. Bob and I didn't know what we were doing, and they just kept going, and then they just turned us around and just killed our race car, because that's the same car that we're trying to use for Berlin and Elko. He had some words. Yeah, I really had some words for her, and I can already tell you this right now. Smart Motorsports is gonna be winning this team, and Momiji Hosuki can kiss my ass. Choice words by this lady, but at the moment, yeah, that's gonna be what's going on. Let's go over to the results of the booth, guys. Well, that's one way to end the race weekend, don't you think, Cody?
Yeah, that is certainly something. That is certainly something.
Yes,
yeah,
we are.
Dale, sir, Dale, I didn't. Dale, I didn't push you down for anything. You just refused to be next to me at the commentary booth practically all the time.
Up, Cody.
Anyways,
you know
let's
it's
go
true.
over and
Anyway,
let's review
go over the results, Angel.
reviews.
Cody, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Angel.
Mihari Oyama finishes first, with Mahiro Oyama in second. That concludes in Alex Prime Toyota Development 1-2. Edwin Day, who now celebrates his day as the new points leader in the series, in third. Asayoka and Lily Jacoby in the top 5, and now Gio Ruggiero, Kaede Hosuki, Stacey Kane, Bob Babowski, and Minnie Tyrell round out the top 10. And as we take a look at the rest of the results, Momiji Hosuki, Donna Sonora, Itsuka Kendo, Martin Truex Jr., Karen Catfish, Brent Cruz, Landon Castle, Lane Riggs, Kevin Harvick, and Denki Kaminari will round out the top 20. And then we take a look at the back. Amity Blythe with quite a good run after starting last. Alejandro Serrano, Melanie Raymond, Stacey Daisy with a very lackluster debut. Christopher Bell, Corey LaJoy, Michael McDowell, Carmen JORDI in a horrendous points day for her. Lexi, Toro Hawkray, Brendan Queen, Harrison Burton, Justin Haley, Frankie Muniz, Carson Ferguson, Declan Martin, Kik Patowski, Esmeralda Sanchez, and then finally Drew Dollar, DNFs with a piston issue. So Cody, any final comments about today's race?
Yeah, I mean, it was a calm race, and honestly, we like calm races every once in a while. But basically, I mean, even though the passing was at very minimum towards the front, something I hope they can fix later on in the weekend, I do think it was an interesting race nonetheless. And whoever led the most laps basically won the race. So honestly, I don't see too much wrong with this at all. Maybe something about the pulse race needs to be settled here, because either it was the 23 or the 37 or the 5. It has to be one of the 3. They got to get it figured out in the hauler.
Yeah, so after that small brawl. But anyways, that is going to conclude our coverage from Pocono. Next week, ARCA will be racing, but they will be out on the lights at Berlin for another great Saturday night action of ARCA short track racing. And they'll be racing there for the Berlin 200 here on AGDN with coverage starting at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. So with this, we're gonna be waiting on the rest of the weekend, because remember, coming up next tomorrow, the Pocono 250 for the AT&T Grand National Series, starting at 1:30 Eastern, and the Michael Moots 400 on Sunday for the Cricket Cup Series, both of them live on AGDN. So for Cody, for Alex, for Dale, for Sean, for our pit reporters that do a wonderful job, I'm Angel, and we're going to say so long from the Pocono Mountains, and we'll see you tomorrow.